Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I'm Oracle Eris, your tarot reader today. Wow, the lighting in here is really bad, okay? So, yeah. Yes, welcome to my channel. I'm Oracle Eris. Please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already because I appreciate it so much. Also, thank you to everybody who's been booking personal readings with me as well as buying things off my Amazon wish list. I really appreciate you guys. And thank you to everyone who's hitting the like button as well. You guys are greatly appreciated, okay? So today's video is going to be a channel dream message, okay? So take whatever resonates and leave the rest. I always forget to say that on these videos. So, yeah. Let's get into it. Before I start with the dream, I want to start with the message. And I really feel like the message is, at the end of the day, you have everything you need to conquer this new cycle. Somebody may try to compete with you soon, or they may, it's a kind of like delusional though. You completed some kind of past cycle. I'm hearing graduation. You graduated from some kind of past cycle and you are being initiated into the next one. Now you already have the tools you need to go into this next cycle. You already have the tools you need to move forward into this next cycle, okay? However, there's a need to kind of not block out, but just ignore any fake competition, okay? That's what I want to say. So I'm going to go ahead and go into the dream so that you guys can hear where this information is coming from. Okay, so the dream is someone is trying to get into some kind of college for fashion or modeling. I also have my notes here, guys. So please hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't already because it helps my channel grow. But the entrance exam for this college for modeling or fashion is using using a smoker to get fire ants from one container to the next without getting bit, okay? The teacher says if you can persuade the ants, then you can join this year's class. So the main person in this dream only has on a t-shirt and they didn't have any underwear on, and basically they were naked from the top up. Like they had a shirt on, but everything else they were unclothed. So the main person in this dream keeps thinking they gotta hurry up and change before someone notices they're basically naked. By the end of it, this main person hasn't gotten a single ant and is frustrated and dehydrated, and their throat is bone dry and they may feel exhausted. Okay, so this dream, what I'm getting is at the end of the day, you already know how to do something. You already know how to do it. You already know what you're doing. Just be patient and take your time. That's what I'm really getting. Also, it is not your job to explain yourself. I'm here over explain. It's not your job to over explain yourself to anybody. Okay. At the end of the day, I'm also hearing spirit say, don't be afraid of getting bit, or don't be afraid of things going bad or going left or something bad's going to happen. Spirit is saying, move forward because you've done the work. Like you built the foundation to move into this next cycle at the end of the day. Okay. And I'm also getting this vibe that whoever this is, this person that is trying to compete, they don't have the tools to move forward. And that's why they're watching you or looking at you or trying to see what you're doing. This person could also feel like they're better in a particular area of their life. However, when they try to compete with you, they struggle. So this could be an overachiever or someone who likes to think of themselves as an overachiever. This person could also want to intimidate you, or they wish they could intimidate you in some way, because in the dream, the person being naked or not having any like pants on, it was almost giving that this person wanted to embarrass you or wants you to feel embarrassed, or they want you to be embarrassed. Yeah, I feel like they might try to embarrass you, or they just wish you would feel embarrassed. I don't know what it is, but this person is really weird. However, they're being held back. Okay, that's also something I picked up. They did not pass whatever test or whatever lesson they need to learn in order to move to the next cycle or to graduate from the cycle they're in. They did not do it, or they have not learned the lesson yet, and they have not passed. Now, there's nothing wrong with that. We all have lessons in our life. Some of us, it takes us once or two or three or five tries to get it right, and that is okay. That's very human. But at the end of the day, this person is so busy watching you graduate to your next cycle that they still have yet to learn the lesson in their own. And it's almost like they're upset and frustrated with the stagnancy in their own life. And they feel like, what is it they're doing wrong that you're doing right? Instead of just worrying about how can I learn from the situation, they're worried about what it is that you're doing right and what it is that they feel they must be doing so wrong that they're not doing as good, if not better than you. Okay. So that's why I said this is false competition, because whoever this is, you can already do this in your sleep. Like spirit has prepared you, or you've prepared yourself, or you've been learning the lessons. Whatever it is you've been doing the right thing. You are prepared for this cycle. This person is not prepared to move forward to their next cycle. And instead of I feel like this person also actually needs to be patient with themselves as well. But once again, they're comparing their journey to yours, and they feel like it isn't fair. This person can also feel like you have a better body than them or better looks. There's a lot of insecurity coming from this person's energy. I'm hearing their psyche. Just a lot of insecurity surrounding this person and how they feel about themselves. I'm also getting the relationship that they have with their own body is not very healthy, and it's impacting them in a negative way. It's also slowing down their ability to move forward into these new cycles. Also, again, I'm just looking at my notes on my phone, y'all, to keep me on track. But this person could also feel like in order to get the attention that you get, they have to get naked, or they have to take off their clothes, or they have to use their body in an inappropriate way. So they also could be falsely trying to compete with your looks, because once again, they're intimidated by your body or your looks. And whoever this is, I also get the vibe that they want attention from you. They want you to see them as competition. They feel like if you look at them and see them as competition, then they're doing something right, but you don't. And also you could do this in your sleep. Spirit made that very clear in the dream. Whatever this is, you could do it in your freaking sleep. So when you move into this new cycle, just know you are already prepared. Just know you have all the tools you need to succeed. And there are going to, I don't know, just be wary, okay? If people are lashing out at you for some reason, or just, I don't know, trying to take their anger out on you, just know it is because they're trying in their mind to win some false competition that is not real. And I'm also hearing, don't engage. Don't even bother engaging with it. That's not your job. Period, point blank. But I also get this feeling, at least from the dream, I get this feeling of bitterness from the other person. Maybe at one point they felt like they were doing better than you, or that they were on your level, but now for some reason this person feels like you've surpassed them, and that's something that really bothers them. It bothers them more than they would like to admit it, actually. And because of this, it is creating again this energy of false competition. They can't win because they can't even move forward in their own on their own journey in their own life. They're not even prepared to move forward doing that. So how are they going to compete with you in your lane when they can't even move forward on their own journey? Spirit is really trying to get this person to see that their embarrassment doesn't stem because they think you're doing better than them, but the embarrassment comes from they feel like they're not on the right path. And that's something they have to address in themselves instead of projecting it onto everyone else. Because what I see happening through this dream is this person's projecting their inability to move forward in their life onto you. Now, this person may have been told that in order to do well in life, you have to go to school and you have to, graduate. Oh no, graduate high school, go to college, go to a good school, get good grades, have a great major, and then you're going to be able to have a good job. Now, in the economy that we are in today, there's times where I worked a job, I do not have a high school diploma, and there were people who had several degrees working the same job as me, getting the same exact amount of pay. Now, these people didn't feel any way towards me, but this person is giving that vibe of they feel like they've done everything right by society standards, and yet they're still struggling in their life. And also, I see you guys coming into some kind of happiness or achieving something you've wanted to do for yourself, whether that's schooling, whether it's, I don't know, it could be anything actually. I don't want to put constraints on it, because depending on who's watching, your dream in life could be anything. But I see you taking steps towards that dreams. If it's to be okay, if it's to make movies, for example, then you might decide to go to school to learn how to use cameras, whatever, what have you. Okay, I don't know nothing about that, but my point is there's steps that you have to do before you get to that ultimate end goal, and you seem to this person to be taking those steps in your life. And they struggle with that really bad. For some reason, they struggle with the fact that they feel like you, who did not do what society says you should have done to be successful, or you didn't follow the rules that everyone else is seemingly having to follow, but you're the one that seems to be successful. That really bothers them, because it's like everything that they learned, they feel is a lie. But what's happening is this person is realizing they have to create their own definition of success. If you spend your whole life trying to achieve all of these things and do all of these things only because someone else told you that's what success looks like, you end up getting there and still being like, something's missing. Something's missing because you're living out someone else's idea of what success looks like. And also, I would say this and take it a step further. There are people who may even love you and tell you that they want the best for you, but that does not mean that what they see as successful for you is your idea of success. Your idea of success could be, for example, I don't know, say that somebody wants to go be a stripper. What if, if that's what they want to do, there could be some people who are not happy about that. They may feel like, well, you could do so much better in this area. But if you're not happy doing that, that's what matters. Because you could go do what they want you to do, and there's still going to be something missing. You're only going to be happy for so long. I feel like this person is living out someone else's idea of success, or they may have been told by family that they have to go do this and do that, and that's what's going to lead to success. That's what's going to lead to stability. However, whatever it is that they're living in, they are not happy, and they feel like, why are you so much happier and you didn't do what anyone said to do? You didn't follow the rules of society or whatever, what have you, or you didn't do what society told you to do, and you seem to be happy. And it's creating this power struggle in themselves. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of comparison as well. But either way it goes, this is false competition, okay? This person, they have not learned how to pass the level in their own life. Therefore, it can't be a competition. It couldn't possibly be a competition because you've already progressed. You've already graduated the next level in your life, and you're moving on to the next one. So this person, also, you could have even been friends with this person at one point. They feel like they're lagging behind you. Like you're getting further and further away, and this person wishes that you would be embarrassed or you would feel more embarrassed like them. They go through a lot of daily events in their life where they feel embarrassed, that they feel like they're not where they should be. And the thing about this time of me recording this video, there's a lot going on. This person is very, very hard on themselves, and they're projecting that on you. They're being so hard on you or trying to compete with you because they were taught, I really feel like they were taught growing up that that's how you live life. Like you have to go do this, then you have to do this, then you have to do this, then you have to do that. That's how you be successful. Now that the economy is changing and things like living situations are changing, this person is seeing everything as completely different. I just feel like they were lied to, because it's like, how can somebody, this is how they feel, like you go out and be happy every day and you just do what you want to do? That isn't fair. And this person feels like they listen to everybody that ever told them in order to be successful, you have to do this, that, and this and that and that. They feel like they've been checking off all the boxes, and yet they're still unhappy. They have not yet realized that happiness comes from within, and you can't compete with someone for their happiness. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Just because you're unhappy does not take the smile off of the other person's face. Okay? So whoever this is, pay them no mind. They seem to be just annoyed because they're struggling or they feel more stagnant in their life, and you seem to be moving forward. And another thing, everybody is in a different season in their life. This person has not yet realized that while they may be in their season of needing to plant their seeds, someone else could be in their season of reaping all of the seeds that they planted. Just because you didn't see someone's season of them planting their seeds does not mean it didn't happen and they didn't do the work. Okay? So remember to hit the like button and subscribe, guys, because helps my channel grow, and I appreciate it so, so much. But this person, they feel like whatever it is you do, you're so good at it that you could do it in your sleep as well. And that's why they want to compete with you, because they feel like, how are you this good? And you only do what you want to do. And if you have been trying to follow all of these rules laid out by society, or follow what your family would like for you, or what your friends would like you to do, I'm here to tell you, stop and reconsider. Think about what success means to you. How does success feel to you? Okay, because the only person that can get you to the success that you really want is you, and only if you stop to ask yourself, what does that even look like for you? Okay, because the things that people are telling you, for some of you, I just strongly get this feeling of family. For those things that people are telling you that you should do, picture yourself there and that you've achieved everything that they've said. Are you happy? Are you the one that is genuinely cheering yourself on? You're happy, you're excited about life? Or do you picture yourself and you're kind of like, it's okay. I mean, at least they'll be happy. No, because you can't make anyone else happy with your actions. We all can influence other people and their emotions, but we do not make or break someone's entire day. And if we do, they were way too codependent on the situation or your energy. Okay, that is one thing I will stand on, and I will die on that hill. Anybody that bases their entire actions and feelings off of your actions is way too codependent. There is a need to set boundaries, either with this person or yourself. If this is you, there's a need to set boundaries and take a step back. And also, for some of you, y'all could be the ones who are angry or hurt or upset that somebody told you, in order to be successful, you need to do this, 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 and that. And now that these unprecedented times have happened, things that people couldn't predict, a lot of that doesn't mean anything anymore. A lot of that doesn't mean anything anymore. And there's a lot of people who went to school pre-COVID who are also struggling to find jobs or stable jobs in this economy. And it's not because anyone lied to them. It's just that at the end of the day, times change, things change. And just like things change, the definition of success to society is going to change, which is why when some people get there and they're not happy, they think, well, maybe I should just try again, or, maybe I need to just go back to the drawing board. But they never ask themselves that question: what is it they really want? What is it that success feels like to them? Picture success in your mind's eye. What does that look like for you? Not what everyone else told you, not what someone else said would be cool if you were to do it. No, what does success look and feel like to you? When you have your own definition, you can go out and take steps to achieve that. But as long as people have this definition by society standards or their family standard or their friends standards, they will never meet their own standard. And there will always be this small nagging feeling. I mean, this is okay, but it could be better. What does better look like? What does better feel like? What does better sound like? Okay. So, yeah, guys, that is the message. Thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I hope to see you guys around on my channel. Bye.